arrived in Khutse. It is a hot day, currently 34 degrees Celsius in September. Bram is busy deflating all 6 tires to assist with traction and absorption of the sandy and corrugated tracks. The Kalahari is a beautiful place we like to visit. There is a one-of-a-kind of peace and tranquility that exists here.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Central Kalahari Game Reserve. We've now booked at a campsite, Morela Shele, number 2. It's a fantastic campsite. This is our first night. As you can hear, the barking geckos are calling one another. Today was an interesting day. It was a hard day's drive. It was almost just over 10 hours driving all the way from Johannesburg through the border post, which took about an hour or so, and then the last stretch of dirt road, which was 100 kilometers, that took a long time. Lots of dusty sections, lots of sandy sections. Then when we reached the Khutse south gate, we entered through there, bought some firewood right at the gate, which was quite nice, uploaded the firewood, and then we tackled the about 45-minute drive to this campsite. We have prepared something to eat. We're going to have our first meal in the Central Kalahari for this year, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Coming around a bend in the road, these bushmen are stuck with a broken down vehicle. A little TLC, and they are able to continue on their journey. Today we ventured north towards the central part of the Central Kalahari Game Reserve, and we passed a Bushman settlement. We immediately made a decision right there and then. Our next trip would be to bring back bags of clothing for the people living in the settlement, and we decided not to hand out any sweets or similar, as this is not part of their natural and staple diet here in the Central Kalahari. From there we went to the Molosi waterhole. We were surprised by a huge herd of elephant. I would guesstimate between 20 and 24 elephant in the herd, which was quite a surprise to see the number of elephant and how well they looked in an area which is as dry and arid as the Central Kalahari. Tomorrow we're going to visit an area slightly to the east of here called the Khutse 1 or the Khutse 1 campsite area, which also has a waterhole, and apparently there were some lion sightings there yesterday. This evening we're just going to have a very nice bush braai again. Cheers. This morning we woke up with some lions roaring to the east of us, where the sun is rising, closer to the Khutse campsite. We're going to prepare ourselves a nice cup of coffee, then we're going to go look for the lions. This is what you would call an experienced wild Africa moment. While you're lying in bed, you're hearing the lions roaring. Good afternoon, I'm Bram. Thanks for joining us. This is our third day in the Central Kalahari Game Reserve. This morning we woke up to the sound of lions. We went out to investigate, see if we can find them. We drove to the Khutse waterhole to the east of us. Only found the tracks, the spoor. Unfortunately no lion. From there we decided to go to the Molose waterhole, and again we found some elephant there. Small herd this time, but we found some elephant again. From there we did a drive around the Central Kalahari Game Reserve, just a small loop. We came back to our own campsite so we can enjoy the afternoon, just relax before we actually start packing up for tomorrow's journey back home. Thanks for joining us. We decided to take a relaxing, short sunset drive to the closest pan. Turned out to be a good decision. Was well worth it. Beautiful Kalahari scenery with a sunset and game viewing to boot. Good morning. We're all packed up, ready to leave, going back to Johannesburg. We are leaving behind a nice clean campsite for the next visitors. Sad to leave, but we will definitely be back to the Central Kalahari Game Reserve. See you next time. Please like and subscribe for future content.